Hello there, Ed Moses, and welcome to Project Mindset. And you know, the reason I created Project Mindset was because I knew in my heart there's got to be a better way of doing things. And as I've gone through life, and I've tried a lot of different things, and my mission was always to find a better way. And that's why I created Project Mindset, because I believe in better ways of doing things. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to share with you something right now. It's a little something, it's how to control your emotions. And a majority of people have no idea that the controlling of your emotions has everything to do with the controlling of your success and your failures. And what I'd like to do is kind of give you some scenarios on why and how this works. Now, firstly, when it comes to emotions on a quantum physical level, a lot of people don't realize this, but after reading a lot of Gregg Braden's books, and there's a lot of other material out there that can show this, but this environment that we live in is influenced by human emotion. And imagine putting out negative emotion into the universe and getting something positive back. Well, if you think about that, it doesn't work. If you realize too, there's a lot of negative emotions out there, and you can feel that. Sometimes you can feel it on a person just when you're around them. They get this negative aura, something strange about them, and that you kind of pick up on that. And you probably, if you're like me, want to stay away from them. So when it comes to emotions, it plays a vital role in success, because it's also known as the law of attraction. I know when people hear that term, law of attraction, they think about some sort of written law of how to attract people. It's not that at all. The law of attraction is it's a mental state, more or less. It's a state of well-being that emotionally, when you are in this very, very balanced state, you tend to attract other people and other things that are of this positive state of mind to you. And that's simply really what the law of attraction is. Now, many of us, you know, we're used to our conscious mind controlling, you know, our thoughts. You don't even realize it sometimes, but you'll have something going through your head. Let's say you were in a situation today, and someone pulled out in front of you, you had to jam your brakes on in your car, and that keeps playing in your head. You're mad, it upsets you, you screamed out the window, whatever you did, and it just keeps playing, it upsets you. And it's like this domino effect, and situation after situation just keeps happening to you, and each one of these situations is negative, and you can't figure out why this is happening. Well, sadly, I can tell you why this is happening. Your emotions are basically being put out into the universe, and what's happening is, through these emotions, these negative emotions, you're actually attracting more negative experiences to you. Some people might think that sounds pretty far-fetched, but it absolutely isn't. Because if you think about it, how many times in your life have you run across something negative, and it just keeps, the spiraling effect just keeps happening, and more keeps happening? You think that's a coincidence. I hate to say it, but it's not a coincidence. So here's what I would like to suggest to you. Now, this is a little, it's a lesson and a technique that I use that works very well to turn the conscious mind off. Turn that voice off in your head that keeps wanting to replay all this negative stuff to you and drive you literally crazy. It's called silence. Just taking time to be silent. And you can do this in your home, in a room in your home that's quiet. You can go to a park. You can go to a forest, just anywhere you want that you find peace. And what you simply need to do is be comfortable, sit, and just stop thinking about anything in particular. You can do this with your eyes open. You can do this with your eyes closed. If you have your eyes open, you can still observe things but don't judge. You can see things happening, but just soak in the feeling that's around you. And actually, what will happen is you'll get this wholeness, this feeling of being whole, being you, and a lot of the sounds around you will kind of amplify themselves to you, and you'll start to recognize things that you're actually part of all of this. And it's actually a very soothing feeling. It's a very calming feeling. And you're probably wondering, how long should I do this? Well, it's not going to be easy at first try to actually be able to shut the mind off and become silent in this way. It might be easier for you, I don't know, but it was not for me. I had a mind that would not shut up, and sometimes it still tries to play its little games with me, but I'm able now to take control of that and shut it up. So here's what you should do on a time basis. If you're finding it hard, just do small intervals. Maybe try a 15-minute interval. I would recommend at least trying a 30 minutes though, and if that starts to work for you, work your way up. Sit in silence for an hour. I know of people that will sit in silence for days. And if you've ever seen like the Buddhists that sit there, cross-legged, and that's basically what they're doing. They're sitting silently, just being, not thinking about anything, just being. And when you're actually in that state, what happens is it opens you up to more ideas. Universally, the universe brings in more ideas, makes you more creative. And what this does for you is tremendous. So this is a technique that I use. Now, when you think about it, we're talking emotions here, and we've really talked about negative emotions, how to avoid the emotions, and I gave you this technique on how to turn off the mind to stop feeding you the negative emotions, and how on a quantum physical level your emotions are fed into the universe, and in effect you keep receiving negative activities into your life. Well, now I want you to think on a positive level. If you are actually excited about things that you're doing, you have a feeling of excitement, enjoyment, and it resonates. And what happens is, in the same process through quantum physics, you will put this message out there. And as this message is out there, this enjoyment, these good times, these good things that are happening to you in your life will attract more good things to you. You will find that you will become more magnetic in what you attract to you. And what will happen is like attracts like. So if you're in this positive state, stay in this positive state. Find everything possible to keep yourself in these positive states. I'm not saying that that you never can be sad about anything or upset about anything. It's going to happen. It's just that's life. But what I am saying is you can control being that way for any amount of time. Get over it as fast as you can. But through this positive feeling, and in this attraction, this law of attraction, you will attract more things to you from that state of mind that you're actually in. Have you ever known anybody negative to be successful? Not too many people are that way. So, you know, when I created Project Mindset, you know, I created it because I wanted to inspire people to find a better way of doing things. And, you know, how you use this inspiration it's really up to you. How you use it is, you know, everybody has their own way of doing things, and everyone's a little different. But if I can inspire you through Project Mindset to do things and find things and do it in a better way, then I'd say that we've done a good job. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I enjoyed making this video for you. So I do look forward to seeing you in my next video. You have a great day now. Bye.